The sound that woke me wasn't loud. It was wrong. A steady metallic scrape echoed through the trees behind my house, measured, deliberate, like someone working from a plan. I grabbed a flashlight and stepped into the dark, already feeling that something irreversible was happening. At the edge of my woods, reflective vests flickered between trunks. Floodlights cut through the canopy. And running straight through the center of my land was a raw, gouged line of earth freshly cut, perfectly straight. An HOA crew. They weren't building a trail. They were installing a connector. I live beside a large HOA development, but my property isn't part of it. My family bought this land decades before their gates went up. It's private, surveyed, and marked. I've turned down every offer to sell. That never sat well with the HOA. The project manager told me they were improving walkability. Take it up with the HOA. By morning, the damage was undeniable. Mature saplings removed. Stone borders cracked. A line cut directly through a stand of old-growth oaks my father planted the year I was born. I called the HOA office. Voicemail. I emailed. Auto-reply. Then the notices started appearing on neighborhood apps. Homeowner blocking community improvement. Selfish landowner ruins access. Why should one person control so much land? The pressure was the point. Suggested I'd benefit from increased property value. When I showed her my survey, she barely looked. "We've already spent the money," she said. "It'll be easier if you cooperate." So I stopped talking. I hired a surveyor and a land use attorney. We pulled archived plats, aerial photos, and timber records going back 50 years. Then we set cameras. The cease and desist landed hard. Work stopped instantly. Inspectors arrived. Fines followed. The HOA's connector was entirely on my land. No easement, no right-of-way, no permission, ever. At the emergency meeting, the board tried to pivot. They blamed a contractor. The contractor blamed HOA maps. My lawyer projected the evidence on the wall. Dates, GPS coordinates. Night footage. Silence took the room. In the end, the HOA paid for full restoration, soil remediation, permanent fencing along the boundary, and a recorded agreement that my property would never again be included in their planning documents. I walk those woods now, listening to the leaves reclaim the scar. Some lines aren't meant to connect neighborhoods. Some lines exist to remind people where they end.